CHD, congenital heart defects. Most people don't realise how common CHD is. We have 1 in 100 babies born with a congenital heart defect. There's over 40 different types of CHD. That's about 12 babies a week that are born with CHD.
This is my zipper, and this is my heart.
And what's wrong with your heart, Luna?
I replaced it with that syndrome.
I would like everyone to know what CHD stands for, because before Luna, I had never heard of it. I had no idea. And we've just had her 4th open heart surgery. Yeah. And this one has been a tricky recovery. Been in hospital a month now.
This little one's heart journey, we didn't know anything about it until she was 9 months old. Yeah, she just came down with a really bad cough and she couldn't shake it, and I had my concerns that she wasn't gaining weight. And thanks to our amazing GP, she got straight on the case and did a chest x-ray which showed an enlarged heart. So we were, being remote, living in Wanaka, we were rushed down to Dunedin Hospital, where she had an echo, the first time that I've even heard about.
Echo and an ECG?
Yeah, I heard about that, and we discovered that she actually had Shone's complex, which is multiple heart defects of the left side of her heart.
Heart kits are amazing. When we were in hospital for the first time, it was over the Christmas period. It was quite quiet, and I think Nana Mari was on the ward, and she just came in one day. I was probably still crying. I think I cried for like 5 days straight, and yeah, she was just amazing. And now whenever we go in, it's so nice to see them. They're always there for you. They come and visit, you know, even if it's just to give you a hug. And we go to the family events that Heart Kids put on. That's quite good for meeting other heart families who understand what you're going through. Heart Kids have just been an amazing support.
Heart Kids is a small organisation. We've got a massive job to do. We've got family support workers dotted right around the country. We've got regional family support coordinators. We're one of the few organisations in New Zealand that actually has that on-the-ground network. And we're very privileged to be going into people's homes, and people trust us, and we work very, very closely with them. And that's one of the things about Heart Kids that I think is quite unique in a lot of ways, is that we really do have that connection that is more like family, rather than working as an external organisation.
Wow, let's go! Woo-hoo! Oh, look at that lazy boy. Okay, ready, 1, 2, 3, go!
Camp happens every year, and it's only a week, but it's a really big undertaking. Like, the organisation of camp starts months and months before. We have over 96 kids, we have 44 adult helpers, so it's 150 people plus staff.
You can do it! You can do it! You can do it!
The most important part of camp is giving our heart children the opportunity to come along, experience what children who don't have a heart condition would otherwise experience at a school camp, because it's a rite of passage and our kids often don't get the opportunity to experience that.
It's been fantastic, and I think you sort of enter into this world that, you know, a lot of us are undiagnosed before birth as well, so you just get thrown into this world you know nothing about, and I mean, all you care about is that your child will have that support that they need throughout their life. And Heart Kids, for me, it was just meeting other mothers, and you can connect and you can kind of understand what everybody is kind of going through. We're all going through it together, and I think until you've been through it, yeah, you probably just don't have that understanding. It's just instant connection with these other mothers, and a support for the children too, and especially these heart camps too. They find these fast friends, and they realise that actually everybody here is just like me.
And I have to say, probably the best story I've heard is about our kids swimming and actually feeling comfortable enough to take their rash vests off, because, you know, many of them have got the scars, and I think that's great. You know, they don't get the chance to do that when they're around their friends, so to be here and actually to be comfortable with that is huge, and they're so excited about it, which is awesome. My vision for Heart Kids as an organisation is really to be doing what we're doing now, but to be doing it on a much larger scale. There's a lot of children and families that we don't reach, and that's often just because of geographical location, and also just trying to get that impact in the local areas. So in terms of what we do in regional areas, it's growing our branches, it's growing our family support, and it's bringing more and more families and children into our Heart Kids family.